everyone, Dane share from the 2 minutes once more. Bring you, well, a jumpy screen there, but anyway, bring you a Dawn of War Soulstorm replay, 1 vs 1 of course, on the Moonbase map, so 4-12. Yeah, since I was doing various StarCraft 2 commentaries of 4-12, why not do a bit of Dawn of War as well. It's been a bit of a while actually since I've done a Soulstorm replay. And what the hell, I'll show that I haven't forgotten about the classic games as well. Still be doing commentaries for all those other games too. But anyway, we've got Maximum231, we'll just call him Max, playing as the Chaos Space Marines, and we got Koren playing as the Space Marines, the regular Space Marines. So yeah, it's actually going to be going for Quick Force Commander and a whole bunch of Scout Marines. In fact, is this a full squad? Yes it is. Currently I thought it might have been 2 separate squads, but nope, it's not. So yeah, I've actually got full Scout Marine squad, yeah, just doing a bit of harassment. And yeah, Maximum is actually dedicating two cultist squads even, so that's certainly going to slow down his capping quite a bit. So already Koren is going to be getting quite the advantage actually, and yeah, it's only going to be magnified once his Force Commander and all that comes in. So managing to decapture the only points that Koren actually had, but he is finally sending in a cultist squad to capture another point. And here we go, here comes the Chaos Lord as well. Should pretty much be able to drive back the Scout Marines, but they certainly were able to do quite a bit of damage, and they only lost one single member as well, very close to losing the second one, so pretty good payoff indeed. And yeah, we've got Soliciting Post and all that being built for Koren. He's going to be going for a Space Marine squad as well. As for Maximum, he's actually going for an early armory. Interesting. So maybe he's going to get a plasma pistol for the Chaos Lord or something, because there's not too much that the armory will actually enable, and yep, he actually is going for the plasma pistol. An interesting thing to do. Well, we'll see how that works out. In any case, he's going to be going up against Force Commander supported by Space Marines, and yeah, Force Commander is actually going to be engaging him in melee, which will basically render this plasma pistol upgrade pretty much useless for the time being, unless if the Force Commander decides to withdraw, or if the Chaos Lord manages to defeat him. I'm seeing a pretty close battle between both of them, and with the assistance of the cultists, should be able to kill. Wow, just barely able to kill off that Force Commander. So yeah, looks like that plasma pistol upgrade will come in handy once more. And interestingly enough, Maximum has forgot to actually capture that point, and yeah, he's also being forced to retreat his Chaos Lord. At the very least, he is using the cultists to distract the Space Marines just to keep them moving forward. And ouch, this is not the greatest move. Maximum is most likely going to lose the Chaos Lord now that he actually did that to the Space Marines. But here we go, we got the Chaos Space Marine squad being built. And wow, the Chaos Lord in the single digits, and yeah, finally went down as well. Although I suppose the Force Commander was taken out, and Koren is not going to be building another one. Although he is building a second Space Marine squad, not quite sending them out though. A bit of a lapse in micromanagement on his behalf. Although Koren himself is also lapsing a bit too, allowing this point to get decapped, not even capturing it himself for whatever reason. Although seems relatively even at the moment. Although Koren does hold the midpoint, and yeah, he does also hold the top right critical point as well, although they could change though. Maximum might be able to decap that, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, we finally got Koren sending in one of the Space Marine squads down, and yeah, he's going to be forcing back these Chaos Space Marines. We've actually got Heavy Bolters being upgraded, but funnily enough, being chased into melee again with Koren's troops in the rear. But anyway, we do have a second squad, and Maximum is still in Tier 1. Same for Koren, is actually going for a third Space Marine squad rather than a Force Commander, all going for Tier 2. He is also capturing Koren's rear points now, or rather his natural points that he's meant to capture, I suppose. So yeah, I'd say he's probably doing pretty well. Got 62-0 for Koren, 44-10 for Maximum. So Maximum does have more power, more of the power resource coming in. He's actually going for frag grenades as well, not too shabby. But Koren does have the requisition coming in that, well, he basically needs in order to support all these regular Space Marines without any upgrades even. And he's actually going for a Force Commander as well. Surprised that he hasn't gone for a any plasma generators or anything like that. Very strange indeed. And yeah, we've actually got aspiring champions relatively early being attached to these, or are they being, well, I suppose requisitioned into these Space Marine squads, and yeah, both of them have got good old-fashioned heavy bolters as well, and frag grenades, so they'll certainly be able to keep these Space Marines at bay, and yeah, managing to do quite a bit of damage. Corin is trying to get them, I thought he was actually trying to get them into melee for a second there, but apparently not. But yeah, when Corin's Force Commander comes out, he should hopefully be able to yeah, get these troops back from maximum, at least until his own Chaos Lord comes out, of course. So yeah, certainly quite a bit of back and forth action by both players. Still very strange that, okay, here we are. We do have one plasma generator being built here for Corin. So just have a look. Yeah, it looks like Maximum's troops are on the run for the time being, so while that's happening, we'll just check the resources. So for Corin, we've got 68 and 10. We've got 50 and 10 for Maximum, so Maximum's still on the run. Although I suppose when it comes to upgrades and all that, he does have the advantage. But yeah, his own troops are getting chased back. But his force, should I say his Chaos Lord is being built, and yeah, he does have the plasma pistol with his regular troops, of course, having the frag grenades, which they probably should have deployed at some point, at the very least, to try to catch one squad out. But you know, instead, they're going to hang back for the time being. Probably going to advance forward once the Chaos Lord comes in, maybe. See what happens. And there, the cultists, of course, capturing this point as well as this rear point. Still haven't captured the strategic points. I guess he must have just completely forgotten about it. Funny enough, we've got Corin actually charging in. He might be biting off a bit more than he could chew there, but he is sending back the Force Commander with his troops as well. Is he going to decapture this point? Yep, so yeah, looks like he would be able to, not too shabby. At the same time, the critical location still remains uncaptured, but of course, Force Commander, sorry, I should say the Space Marine Commander has managed to capture more points than Maximum, so yeah, over the long term it's certainly going to benefit him a bit more. He's allowing his points to accrue a bit though, his resources to accrue, should I say, so given that he's going for a second Plasma Generator, I'm guessing he's going to go for Tier 2. When it comes to Maximum, he's still at Tier 1 though, he's probably going to stay there for a bit of a while, and yeah, we're probably going to see Tier 2 any second now for Corin. Although they might lose this battle in the middle though, given that they do have the Chaos Lord shooting them with his fancy schmancy plasma pistol, and still being back at Tier 1, so yeah, a bit of a mistake by Corin's behalf. Here we go, he's probably going for Tier 2 now, yep, sure is. And Maximum's still Tier 1, yep. So yeah, as soon as he gets up to Tier 2 and of course gets his own armory, should be able to pretty much outmatch Maximum's army when it comes to technology as well. Because it's pretty much what has been keeping Maximum in the fight so far. Speaking of which, where's his... there we go, his Chaos Lord's still there. And yeah, just as well they got that Plasma Pistol upgrade, given they also went for the Aspiring Champions to also get the Power Weapon upgrades from the armory. So let's see what's happening. Maximum's base. He's going for another Space Marine squad, but actually he might have a bit of an opportunity here. Corin doesn't have much when it comes to troops. He doesn't have a Force Commander at all, while Maximum does have a Chaos Lord pretty much with full health, and a couple of Chaos Space Marines as well. And yeah, one of these listing posts will... Actually no, they'll both get upgraded barely in time, although yeah, probably will still get taken out in either case. Chaos Lord trying to take out these Space Marines with his fancy plasma pistol. Force Commander being built though for Corin, and yeah, it's actually a little bit stretched when it comes to resources and all that, though it is mentioned to do a bit of harassment on the rear of Maximum's lines, so it could almost be anyone's game really. Maximum of course sending the Chaos Lord to take out this listing post just as well really, given that it was upgraded, and of course it takes a bit of time to actually return its resources, even the ones that it took to upgrade and all that, so it's not too shabby at all. Maximum being able to do that pretty much with a minimum of losses, and at the same time though, Corin is going to be able to get his Force Commander up and Chaplain up at the same time though, so I'm not really sure if he has the resource advantage. He's going to be able to get up, yeah, both commanders at the very least before this barracks goes down, and yeah, it looks like he's going to do a bit of harassment on Maximum's troops. So provided that he spaces them out well enough, he probably will be able to I mean, yeah, I don't think Corin will be able to do too much against them, so I mean, once he gets the chaplain out, should be able to make things a bit easier, but yeah, I mean, one single chaplain against all these troops, probably not going to fare too well. So, Maximum, very good use of troops and all that. Instead of going for a tier 2, he's basically got the most amount of upgrades that he can possibly get in tier 1. The only thing he can get, I suppose, I think, yeah, power sword upgrade is actually available in tier 1 as well. And yeah, here's the Maximum saying GG, which is interesting because it's normally the losing player who would say that. We do have Corin still building the chaplain, but here we go, actually got the frag grenade being thrown on him. We're going to see more frag grenades. Nope, but he's going to get taken out near the case. And yeah, we've got these little boxes by Corin as well, not metal boxes. So. And yeah, GG by him as well. So very interesting game to say the least. I thought Maximum would actually get defeated, but yeah, he managed to pull through despite having a bit of a disadvantage when it came to resources and all that. I mean, only just now getting a listing post on his rearmost point even. So it's very interesting game indeed. It certainly shows the power of those various tier 1 upgrades. And of course keeping your commander and all that alive. And yeah, I was a bit surprised to see Chaos Lord with the plasma pistol actually works so effectively. I mean, normally it's a bit of a waste, but then again, I suppose it depends on if the player uses it effectively. It keeps the Lord alive and all that. But there you go, managed to keep him alive a second time after he got killed once. So yeah, there you go, interesting game indeed, and yeah, hopefully be uploading this a bit later on. And until that happens, this has been Damien Todovich signing off.